the U.S. has strategic ambiguity about whether they would support Taiwan in an event of a war. I mean, Trump could decide just to hold off on that, but it was revealed recently that Trump told China and Russia during his first term that if they went after Ukraine or Taiwan, then he would bomb Russia and China, which is probably posturing, likely, but it goes to show, I think, that would be a red line under even an isolationist, so to speak, like Trump. But yeah, I mean, the Taiwan situation has been under the radar. A lot of the focus has been on the situation with Iran and Israel, and we do have a peace that was secured. Trump wants to call it something like the 14-day war, but Iran is saying that they will continue with their nuclear weapons program. I saw today it was an Iranian official saying they don't really trust the peace that they have with Israel, that they're kind of preparing for the next volley, so to speak. And if the U.S. has all their assets diverted from the Pacific, where they want to have about 60% of their total naval assets, if they divert that to the Middle East to support Israel, then that becomes a good opening for China to go after Taiwan. But the question is if Taiwan would, or if China would go for that, because China is not self-sufficient in terms of energy, in terms of food. It's reliant on shipping lanes that the U.S. controls, so to speak. So they would incur heavy losses, and that would be disastrous for them. But I mean, China is also building landing crafts specifically for landing on Taiwanese beaches so that they can get tanks and other ground assets onto the beaches. They built, it was basically a reconstruction of the Taiwanese parliament in the middle of like the desert, and they were presumably practicing special operations to take out the Chinese leadership in an operation like a special forces operation. So they clearly have plans to do so. It's just a question of whether they are able to find their opening and whether they're willing to incur the costs.